I'm
Hi.
Hi, where are you listening in from?
Yeah, I am listening.
From what city are you listening in from?
I'm in Tajikistan in Dushanbe.
Okay, in Dushanbe. Great. Thank you for joining us.
What?
Thank you for joining us. Спасибо, что вы с нами.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. You can turn off your video for now. Thanks.
Okay.
So we have people from all over Russia and not only Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan. That's very nice. And thank you all for joining. And while we have still people joining, I propose perhaps, Marina, we slowly start?
Yes, sure.
Yes. So a warm welcome to you all. My name is Jerke Verschoor, and I'm the director of the Netherlands Education Support Office. And with me is my colleague, Marina Drost, who will be moderating today's event. And we're very happy that you're with us to listen to opportunities to study business studies in the Netherlands. And we have 4 fantastic representations with us, universities. Nyenrode Business University, we have Rotterdam School of Management, we have the TIAS Business School and Maastricht School of Management. Now my colleague Marina will go with you over the program. You will have an opportunity to talk directly with students and alumni of these universities. And we hope that you will ask them all the questions you have, because this is a unique opportunity to discuss this with them. Some of them are from Russia, some of them are not, because as you might know, in the Netherlands, you will be studying in a very international environment. As you see behind me, our organization in the Netherlands is celebrating 70 years of work, trying to make internationalization in education work for everybody. And we hope it will work for you as well. With this, I gladly pass the floor to my colleague Marina Drost.
Добрый вечер, дорогие друзья. Меня зовут Марина Дрозд. Я представляю Nuffic NAISO Russia, нидерландский образовательный центр. И я рада всех приветствовать на нашем вебинаре, посвященном бизнес-образованию в Нидерландах. Итак, я хочу рассказать о том, что нас ждет сегодня, о программе. Нас ждут презентации 4 ведущих бизнес-школ. Это Maastricht School of Management, Nyenrode Business University, Rotterdam School of Management и TIAS Business School. Затем у нас будет дискуссия со студентами и выпускниками этих университетов. У вас будет уникальная возможность задать свои вопросы ребятам об их программах, о том, почему они выбрали Нидерланды и университеты, и о том, как это образование помогло им в карьере. Ну и в конце вас будут ждать сессионные залы, 4 сессионных зала на каждый университет, и вы сможете уже лично походить по этим залам, пообщаться, скажем так, 1 на 1 с университетами, задать ваши вопросы, пообщаться и получить некоторые советы по поступлению. Итак, пару правил сегодняшнего мероприятия, чтобы сделать его максимально комфортным для всех. Пока у нас будут идти презентации университетов общие, просим вас, пожалуйста, выключите ваши камеры и микрофоны. Когда начнется дискуссия со студентами, ваши вопросы вы можете задавать в чате на английском языке. Если нет возможности на английском, можно на русском. У нас сегодня будут ребята из разных стран, очень интернациональная команда из России, из Азербайджана и даже из Мексики. И затем, когда вы пойдете уже в сессионные залы, вы можете ходить по разным комнатам, общаться с представителями университетов, со студентами. Там можно включать камеру, звук и общаться уже устно. Да, то есть такие вот у нас сегодня правила. Ну что, пару слов еще о нашем офисе. Мы являемся официальным представителем нидерландского высшего образования в России и представляем все университеты Нидерландов, их англоязычные программы и стипендии для студентов из России. Помимо этого у нас также есть проект Dutch Science Talks. Это бесплатные лекции о науке от нидерландских ученых. А также у нас есть онлайн-курсы нидерландского на сайте learndutch.ru. Можно записаться на эти курсы. Ну и наш сайт studyinholland.nl, он англоязычный. Там есть каталог программ на английском языке, англоязычных программ в нидерландских университетах и все-все о поступлении и студенческой жизни в Нидерландах. Ну что, мы сегодня будем разговаривать о бизнес-образовании. Да, забыла сказать, у вас в момент присоединения к нашему мероприятию вы видите опрос, какая программа вас интересует. Это программа магистратуры Master of Sciences или это программа MBA или Executive MBA. Пожалуйста, проголосуйте, чтобы мы понимали, чем вы больше всего интересуетесь, и уже дали вам более детальную информацию. Итак, Нидерланды испокон веков являются мореплавателями, первооткрывателями и инноваторами. Порт Роттердама до сих пор самый большой в Европе. Нидерланды занимают второе место по экспорту продукции, да, в мире, и также являются родиной многих глобальных корпораций. Да, вы видите логотипы на слайде и всем известных компаний, таких как Philips, Shell, Unilever. Ну и, соответственно, поэтому Нидерланды готовят высококвалифицированных специалистов, да, в сфере бизнес-образования. И это высокое качество образования подтверждается позициями нидерландских университетах в рейтингах, таких как Financial Times, Universal. Вы можете ознакомиться с информацией на сайте, да, studybusiness.ru, и наши университеты будут рады сегодня рассказать подробнее. Поэтому всех вас ждем в Нидерландах на программах бизнеса. Ну и что, также наши контакты. Вы можете, у нас есть бесплатная консультация, можете писать нам на e-mail или в WhatsApp. Также мы есть в социальных сетях. В Инстаграме у нас 2 аккаунта, Nyenrode и Russian Students in NL. В этом аккаунте ребята, которые сейчас учатся в нидерландских университетах, делятся своим опытом. Вот. И на этом я думаю, что у меня все. И я хотела бы пригласить наш первый университет, включить видео и презентацию. Это Maastricht School of Management. Hi, Inka, if you could switch on your camera and show your presentation, then the floor is yours.
All right, thank you very much, Marina. I hope that you can see the presentation, all right? It's working, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. All right, well, good evening. Thank you everyone for joining today. So my name is Inka and I am the recruitment officer from Maastricht School of Management. I'm actually from Germany, but already in the Netherlands for many, many years. And I'll be representing MSM today. And with me today, I also have one of our current students, Maria. Maria is actually from Mexico. And I don't know if you're able to turn on your camera quickly, Maria, to say hi. Otherwise, you also have a chance to meet all of us, or the both of us later on in the breakout session. And of course, Maria also in the panel. We only have a couple of minutes now for the presentation. So just to give you a few key facts. MSM means actually Maastricht School of Management, and within the Netherlands, we're one of the oldest and most international business schools. MSM is pretty small, but on the other hand, it's really, really international. So we only have 3 programs available. 1 MBA program and 1 master programs. There's a big diversity in students with regards to nationalities. And that's the same also for the staff members. So our colleagues are coming from all over the world, the professors as well, the lecturers. So it's very international vibes. The MBA program and the Master Management program that we offer are very, very practical oriented. There's also a big focus on the career and personal development track, which helps you to find a job in the Netherlands after graduation. From the moment that you start studying at MSM, you also join the alumni network. And of course, every year we also have some students from Russia. So we are happy to connect you with some of them there, or maybe some of them are back in still in the Netherlands, could also be. It's definitely good for your networking. And other than that, Maastricht, I would say, as a student city, is also very, very unique because of its location, very close to Germany, close to Belgium. It's not too small, not too big. So there are like 120,000 people living, and it's very international. So everyone speaks very good English, and yeah, lots of things to do. So it's quite a safe city and very entertaining. Now, in a nutshell, the programs that we offer, one of them is the Masters in Management program. And this program is specifically designed for fresh graduates and young professionals. So for the MM, we require no work experience. So typically students have maybe done 1 or 2 internships, but I would say overall, it's between 0 to 3 years of work experience. The whole idea is to get, of course, all the skills that you have to know about management and business. So you can start this program straight after your bachelor. It's a 1-year program, full-time. Also, this one is very practical oriented. The next intake is in September. And on the left side, you also see a bit of idea what I mentioned with regards to diversity. So as a small school, we only accept around 30 students in the MM program. Typically, we have 15, 20 nationalities even as well. And you see also age ranges also they are super diverse. The full tuition fee is 16,000 euros. But there are also different scholarships available from MSM, which you can combine for up to 50%. And of course, we also offer the Orange Tulip Scholarship, which is slightly higher. For those of you that have a little bit more work experience, you can also apply for the MBA program. And then when it comes to MBA, you can choose between the full-time, the executive, and the online. No matter which option you choose, it's going to be the same MBA program, also very, very practical oriented, lots of moment to network with the companies as well, big focus on assignments. And you can choose the quickest version is the full-time MBA, but then you would have to quit your job in Russia, move to Maastricht to do it full-time. Or if you want to keep your full-time job and do an MBA next to it, you can either do it online or executive, which is in blocks. So 4 times a year in the Netherlands. The full tuition fee, no matter which program you choose, is going to be 32,500 euros. Same idea also here, we have different scholarships available. And you may also apply for the Orange Tulip Scholarship. It's quite limited, same for MM, but I would definitely advise you to try your luck to apply for it. And I just wanted to share with you, of course, we have the event today, but actually coming weekend, so Saturday and Sunday, myself, I'll be in Moscow as well to attend some events. So we have the Access MBA and Access Master event at the Renaissance Hotel. And I will be also available for some one-on-one sessions on Saturday as well. So if you like to meet me, I'll be sharing my email address afterwards. And then I look forward to either stay in touch with you after the event virtually or in best case to see you in Moscow. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Инка. Да, я хотела бы повторить еще раз, что Инка на этих выходных приезжает в Москву, и у вас будет возможность организовать с ней личную встречу, личные консультации по поступлению. Мы еще раз пришлем об этом напоминание. So, thank you, Inka, so much. And now I would like to give a floor to Nyenrode Business University, which is the first private university in the Netherlands to represent their programs. So welcome, Gina and Sunmi.
Thank you, Marina. I will share my presentation with you. So good evening, everybody. My name is Gina van Hiel, and I work as a program advisor for the full-time MSc in Management at Nyenrode. Today I will tell you everything about the full-time MSc in Management and the full-time MBA. And with me is Tatjana, and she did the MBA at Nyenrode. So you can ask all your questions later in the breakout room or in the panel that you have. So firstly, I would like to elaborate a little more on the full-time MSc in Management program. This is a 60-month-long program which starts with a pre-master of 4 months. During this pre-master, you will get topics such as finance, marketing, and business statistics. After you completed the pre-master successfully, you will automatically enroll into the master phase. There you start with 5 core courses to make sure that you will really have the business foundations, that you really have the business knowledge that you need later to kickstart your career. After that, you will get the opportunity to choose one out of our 3 tracks. That is global business, digital business and innovation, and financial management. And based on those tracks, you will write your thesis. And it's very important to, for example, keep in mind what your end goal is to choose which track you would like to do. So for example, if you want to be a data analyst, it is really good that you choose financial management. And if you want to be a management trainee, then global business is the right track for you. We offer our full-time MSc and as well our full-time MBA in Amsterdam, but we also have a beautiful location in Breukelen. So we offer it at 2 locations. The academic part is exactly the same, only the experience is slightly different since it's in different areas of the Netherlands. Nyenrode is not only an academic program, it's more than that. You will become part of a tight community, and the alumni network is really, really big and still growing. Yeah, when starting at Nyenrode, you need to do an LTP test and a selection day. The costs per semester at Nyenrode are now €9,750, and the total cost will be €29,250. The program will start in August 2022, and that's the only moment to start. After graduation, you will have a year to orientate yourself about what you would like to do. You can work as an intern, or you can gain some more work experience. Besides that, you can continue your studies in the Netherlands or write your PhD. We do offer scholarships, especially for Russian students. So we have the Orange Tulip Scholarship. We have the MSc Management Scholarship. We have the Revolving Scholarship, and we have the GMAT Scholarship. And the first 3 are really focused on what your motivation is to join Nyenrode. And the scholarships are with the amount of €9,750. So then the full-time MBA. The full-time MBA is a 1-year program, which starts in September as well. It's a full-time program, and during this program you will go on several immersion modules abroad. So it's very internationally orientated. You need to have at least 3 years of work experience, so you're on the same level as your other peers. 80% finds a job within 3 months after graduating, and the fee for the full-time MBA is €29,500. As I already said, please ask all your questions later in the breakout session or in the panel. And for now, I would like to thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Tina. And I would like to invite Ekaterina from RSM, who is a current Russian student and ambassador at RSM, to tell about the programs at the Rotterdam School of Management. Welcome.
Hi, I'm Ekaterina, and I'm originally from St. Petersburg, Russia. And today I want to talk a bit about our programs in Master of Science and MBA. I'm currently a student of Master of Science in Finance and Investments. So there are a few good reasons to study at RSM. And first of all, it's a great reputation of the school. It has Triple Crown accreditation, which is quite rare. It is truly international. There are a lot of nationalities in the school, and you will get a really valuable experience of working in an international environment. A lot of students join RSM because of its true commitment to the mission to be a force for positive change. And of course, it prepares you for your future career with a wide network of international partners and a great career center. There are a lot of different programs that you can choose from, including 15 specialized Master of Science programs and 4 MBA programs. Master of Science programs are both for people with a business background, and through the master program you can choose the specialization. Or there are also some programs for people who didn't have a background in business. For example, the new program, Medical Business and Innovation. Most of the Master of Science programs last 12 months, except for SEMS and part-time Master in Management in Dutch. SEMS is 18 months, and I think part-time program is around 2 years. MBA programs are offered both full-time and part-time, including the double degree program with Cologne University. You can find more information about the content of the programs on our website. I definitely recommend you to talk to a current student. It is an easy option to get a bit more insight on the program and student life during the studies and ask really specific questions. You can visit our open days. This year, there will be both online and on-campus opportunities. And we also organize a lot of virtual info sessions, normally with academic directors of the program or current students, where you can also get more insight into the content of the program and ask your questions. The admission requirements for Master of Science programs is, of course, the appropriate level of English language, sufficient GPA and or GMAT score. The level of education needs to be similar to the one from Dutch Research University. Alternatively, there are pre-master programs which are also available. You need to have relevant courses in your bachelor's, certain courses in your specialization, in general business, and in statistics or research skills. What is important is to apply on time, because there are some capped programs, especially if you're interested in a really popular program, such as finance and investments. Even though the official deadline is normally 15th of May, with the exception of SEMS, some programs can fill up really quickly. For example, we stopped accepting applications for finance and investments in December already. Most of our graduates from Master of Science programs go into consulting or financial services. You can see the top employers on the slide. There are also a lot of career reports where you can get more information from. The typical tuition fees for Master of Science are around 20,000 euros, and a subsidized fee for 2,000 euros available to European students. If I'm not mistaken, the MBA programs have tuition fees of about 60,000 euros. There are some scholarships, merit-based or financial need-based, available. They mostly cover part of the tuition fee. We don't really have any full ride scholarships, but outside financing is also possible. RSM will help you to arrange the visa and residence permit. You wouldn't need to worry about that. Support with finding accommodation is offered, but it's quite limited, so it's important to apply on time. And I will see you with your questions later.
Yes, thank you, Ekaterina. And now I would like to invite TIAS Business School to present their programs and opportunities. Esther, please.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. I will quickly share on my screen. All right. So as Marina already said, thank you for the introduction. My name is Esther, and I am here today for TIAS Business School. We are based in Utrecht, and I am joined today by Rahim. He will also join me in the panel discussion and in the breakout room. He is an alumnus from TIAS and will also be happy to talk to you later. I will now, just as my colleagues, give you a quick introduction on specifically our full-time MSc in business administration. Excuse me. I will dive into that one, but we also have a full-time Master of Business Administration, and I'm happy to tell you a little bit more about that as well in the breakout room. So our Master of Science in Business Administration is a 12-month program, and I have included some of our rankings on this slide. I will discuss with you today these points on the slide as well. As mentioned on the previous slide, we are a top-ranked business school, and TIAS is a school for business and society, meaning you will be joining a business program with us if you choose to enroll. But we are focused on how business can serve society, and this is also noticeable in our courses. One of the top perks of TIAS is the personal attention that we offer. You will know all of your professors, you will know the program managers, and more specifically, they will know you. This is something that we think is very important. At TIAS as well, we have an international experience. Half of our students are Dutch students, and the other half are international students from everywhere. We have a top faculty. We have very strong requirements for our faculty. They are professors, but they also are active in business. So some of them have their own business, some of them are in consulting. But they are all up to date on current events and what is currently going on in business. It is important that to us that they are up to date and that you are getting the most up-to-date education as well. And I have included Activate Your Career. TIAS has a personal development and career development program that you'll start as soon as you start at TIAS. We will take you on that journey to learn what you want to do, and we are going to do everything in our power to help you achieve that. TIAS actually has, oh, sorry, my presentation. Yeah, here we go. TIAS was actually ranked as one of the most, or this program was ranked as one of the most popular programs by employers. There are a couple of companies on the slide as well. Another thing that's good to mention is that 96% of our graduates actually find a job, internship or traineeship within 3 months after graduation. And last year's graduating group of them, actually 90% already had a job on graduation day. So this is one of the things that's very important at TIAS, and will help you find that job. To get to know TIAS a little bit better, I have these suggestions for you. You are very welcome to schedule a one-to-one call with me after today. If I won't be able to answer any of your questions in our panel or breakout room, I can give you a digital tour of TIAS as well. It will be a little bit difficult to visit from Russia, but we have a very nice digital tour that I can give you to give you an idea of where you will end up if you choose to study with us in Utrecht. I can put you in contact with one of our current students, and I can tell you a little bit more about the application process. A few important things to note is that we will need proof of English proficiency. You will need to have a bachelor's degree, but there are no requirements as towards which degree that is. So anyone without a business background is welcome to join as well. If you do not have that business knowledge, we have some preparatory courses that you can take in advance, and they take only 3 weeks. So even if you do need to take those preparatory courses, it will still be a 12-month program. TIAS has several scholarships available that are offered as tuition fee discounts, and I'll be happy to elaborate on those in the breakout room later. And for now, I will thank you for your time.
Thank you, Esther. Thank you very much. Ну что, друзья, мы прослушали 4 презентации бизнес-школ. И сейчас мы готовы перейти к дискуссии со студентами и выпускниками. So I would like to go to the panel discussion with students and alumni. Please, Ekaterina, Maria, Rahim, and Tatiana, switch on your video and audio, and let's start. Okay. Hello, welcome, and thank you for joining us tonight. And please tell us, introduce yourself shortly to everyone. Ekaterina?
So I'm from St. Petersburg, and I got my bachelor's in St. Petersburg State University in Graduate School of Management. And during my bachelor's, I had an opportunity to go on exchange, and I chose RSM because I was really interested in going to the Netherlands. I was not really interested in the school that much, but the Netherlands was such an international country, and that was the reason. During my exchange, I really liked the school and the country, so I moved to the Netherlands, and RSM for my master was an obvious choice because it's just the best business school in the Netherlands.
Thank you. Rahim, what about you?
Yeah, thanks, Marina. I'm Rahim. I'm born and raised in Baku, and in 2018 I came to Netherlands to pursue a master's program in Utrecht at TS. I was passionate about investments, finance, stock markets and everything. That's the reason why I joined TS, and according to the same program, studied in Utrecht. I found my internship in Amsterdam, and currently I'm dialing from my office, so I'm working. That's
nice. Thank you. And Maria, please.
Hello, my name is Maria del Mar. I'm from Mexico, and I'm currently an MBA student at Maastricht School of Management. I came here after working on HR for about 5 years. When thinking about getting my MBA, Europe was always like my choice to go, and I really wanted to experience life in the Netherlands, as it's a country that offers a great quality life, and it's like very well located in Europe as well. So it makes it very accessible for traveling around Europe as well. And well, about my MBA at MSN, I'm currently still a student. One of the things that I like the most is the diversity, the international environment like the school offers, not only within the classmates, but also with the lecturers, the professors that we have. They have a lot of international experience to share. And the personal development program that they offer as well has been very useful for us in terms of getting insight for looking for job opportunities after graduation.
Yeah, thank you. And what about you, Tatiana? Hello.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tatiana Dremlyuga. I graduated Nyenrode Business University in 2016, MBA full-time program. And why I have chosen that? Because Netherlands was definitely the country of my choice, and I wanted to experience living there. Our program was at Breukelen, and it is really special location with unique campus. And it was a program where we had 22 nationalities inside, and we had very close collaboration between us. And one of the most fascinating things, I guess, was meetings with top managers of different companies, where we as students were presenting our ideas how to improve their business. So from my point of view, this education was really big investment into my career path, and not only to my career path, but also to my husband, because we studied there together. And yeah, probably I will later on tell something about that as well. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Татьяна. Друзья, хочу напомнить еще раз, что, друзья, слушатели, участники нашего вебинара, вы можете задавать вопросы ребятам в чате на русском или на английском, и мы постараемся их рассмотреть и ответить на них. Поэтому не стесняйтесь, задавайте ваши вопросы студентам и выпускникам. So, shall we then continue? I have a question, actually. What is so unique in the Netherlands, you think, and in particular in your program? So why you've chosen exactly this program, and probably which other options you had in mind before choosing in the Netherlands, and what exactly made you choose the Netherlands in the end? Maybe Rahim, you would like to elaborate on that a bit more?
Yeah, why not? I think so. My bachelor, I studied to be an engineer / commercial pilot, and it's very much different being an investment guy now in Amsterdam. So what I really, I'm being honest here, particularly liked about TS because it had a personal touch. For example, TS assigned a separate, we call it supervisor during the program, who could listen to my wants and needs and understand what exactly I need and how I can pursue this. We had like one-on-one sessions, even once an hour. So I could have these personal sessions where I could elaborate exactly what I want to do, etc. And that's how I think today I am exactly where I want to be. And I think that's about why I chose TS. And second, why Netherlands. I think that was also part of the question, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I got booster shot an hour ago. That's a bit easy. But so why Netherlands is because when I was choosing amongst potential countries to pursue my career, I had two determinants. One of the most determinants were what are the prospects of me finding the job I want to find? And the second, how can I fund my studies? So TS was one of the universities, and together with the Dutch government, who facilitated my student loan through third party. So, and second, after speaking to a couple of friends and also local embassy of Netherlands, I found that it's actually the culture I would like to, test myself in. So I think this maybe high-level combinations of factors made this decision. Why I came to Netherlands.
Thank you. And maybe someone else would like to explain. Yeah. Yes, Ekaterina, please.
So first of all, I will talk about the country because that was how the process went for me. The Netherlands, it is, well, first of all, so international. You constantly meet people from all over the world, and it is really, really exciting. Also, I like how open-minded people are in the Netherlands, and it is reflected in all the stereotypes and all as an outsider about the Netherlands. And it is truly so, even more so once you're here. That's why I basically fell in love with the Netherlands. With the program, I was always passionate about finance. During my bachelor's, I also majored in finance. So it was quite an easy choice. However, I was doubting a little bit. I was also thinking about international management, SAMS program. And it was interesting for me because it requires an additional semester spent abroad and an international internship. However, RSM, I learned later that RSM also allows you to spend a semester on top of your master program abroad. And that's what I'm going to do with my master in finance and investments.
Yeah, thank you. And what about you, Maria? How did you end up at MBA at MSM, and maybe tell us a little bit about your background and why you've chosen MBA and in particular in the Netherlands and MSM?
Sure. As I mentioned on my introduction, I was working in HR for about 5 years. And when I started thinking about what did I wanted to do next, I was actually consider a couple of options on masters in human resources management, but ended up choosing the MBA program at MSM because I really like the curriculum they offer, more business oriented. Also, they offer an opportunity to complete a specialization at the end of your MBA. So that was one of the other reasons that I chose this program, because it's not only an MBA, but also I can focus it like either on my area of expertise right now, which is business and human resources, or choose another area such as finance or supply chain management.
Yes, thank you. And actually, how did this program, MBA or master program, contributed to your future career? I think Tatiana mentioned that it contributed a lot, and especially to her husband's career. Could you tell us a little bit more about it?
Okay, thank you. May I start with why I have chosen MBA in Netherlands?
Sure.
Okay, so I was at that moment I was working for a Dutch company for 5 years already, and I thought that I really need a kind of not a time to rest, but time for orientation, where to go next, what to do next, and full-time program seemed like great opportunity for that. I started to prepare myself for English test, and then met one of the alumni from Nyenrode, and she told us about visit days. And after visiting campus and after spending 2 days visiting masterclass at Nyenrode, everything just put in place, and I decided that that's the place I really would like to spend a year full time. Because I liked very much the master classes that we had over there, and I liked our professors who spent time with us, and international environment. Everybody actually tell now about international environment, because it's really in Netherlands. It is very, very special air of internationalism, I would say. So after 2 days spent at Nyenrode campus, I decided, yes, that's the place I would like to spend a year and I would like to study in. So we didn't consider any other universities, in fact, because we just had to be in and decide everything on the place. And about career path. Yes, I mentioned that it had a big impact. First of all, I would say that it's opened opportunities, different opportunities for international cooperation and business in general. For my husband at work, it worked that he has changed his the sphere he worked in. He worked in entrepreneurship between Russia and Netherlands, and after that year, he switched to IT completely, and now he is developing and really get very good position. And for myself, yes, it was I would say also a big career switch. I switched to family. And now we have 2 kids, and I'm developing also in selling IT products at the moment. So I switched my career path very much, but yeah, in a very special way, I would say. Thank you.
Well, that sounds great, actually, and very impressive. Congratulations. So my question, what was the biggest challenge in your application and preparation process towards your business program?
Is it a question to me? Or
So everyone actually who would like to start, maybe Katerina?
Yeah, sure. The application and selection process in RSM is really, really straightforward and really easy. You just need to have your bachelor's diploma if it fits the criteria, and if you're from a big business school, then it probably does. I was already sure that my diploma fits the criteria. I only needed, because I already had a semester spent at RSM, I had my IELTS ready, and I only needed to take the GMAT test. The score that you have to achieve is 600, and then you're admitted. So that's really easy, unlike with some of the American schools where you have to score like 750, 600, and then you're in. So yeah, no challenges there.
Thank you. And what about others, Rahim?
Yeah, I think for me as well, the application process at TS was quite straightforward and didn't take actually too much time. Just if you have GMAT, you're absolutely fine. Obviously, given that your diploma fits the criteria. If you don't have a GMAT, you can take a test at TS. I don't recall how it's called, but it's something similar to GMAT. It's numerical as well. You take the test, it's online, it's for free, no charge. You pass the test. Maybe TS will require you to take a couple of pre-master lessons based on your background. I had to take them all, and I think that's it.
Good to hear. And Maria, what are any challenges in the application procedure with you?
Actually, the application process was very easy with the university. Communication was great, and it was fast. Like the replies that we would get from the recruiting team, the admissions teams were very timely. No GMAT was required. They offered the opportunity to go through some leveling courses that you need to complete and pass the final test for each of the topics. However, I also applied for the Orange Tulip Scholarship that Inka was mentioning earlier. So that is a separate process. So that was like maybe like the only challenge, that I also did a separate process to apply for the scholarship.
Thank you. And maybe one last question. What is the best tip you can give to the students listening to us, to you tonight? Tatiana, would you like to share your advices?
Yeah, I would recommend to write an essay and to apply to all possible scholarships. That's a tip from my side. Yes, and good luck with that. Yeah, because it is real, and it is what you just have to try, and have to check what you can get, and yeah, good luck with that. Hope that you'll get something. And I recommend to try it, not only Orange Tulip Scholarship, but also some scholarships that are offered by the university. So that's the way how you can reduce your costs overall. And yeah, that's my tip.
Great, thank you. Ekaterina, maybe you have some tips?
Yeah, so if you're joining Master of Science programs in our STEM, the programs are quite short, so only 60 credits 1 year. And if you have already a bit of a background in the major you're going into, I would definitely recommend taking all the extra courses, participating in all the extra activities to get as much as you can from the master program. All the extracurricular activities for me were really, really valuable.
Thank you, very important one. Okay, any other tips from Rahim?
Sorry, my speakers didn't work. So the question is, what kind of tips would I advise, right? During the program. Yeah, exactly. Joining all possible courses, just, trying to poke every professor as much as possible. There is no stupid question in the world. Ask as many as possible. It's of paramount importance to secure at least an internship because it's an invaluable experience. I don't know, maybe after program, during program, depends on the circumstances. So just being extremely active, being part of different societies, just being active, building your life again here.
Thank you. And Maria would like to add something.
I would say, as Tatiana mentioned, like there are a lot of scholarship opportunities out there. So like really like research on that and apply to scholarships that fit the program that you want to choose. I would not say like to base your choice like only on the scholarship side, but if like there are programs that you are really interested, like look also for scholarship opportunities on that. And well, I guess like in general, the Netherlands is a great country, but also like choosing a city or a university where you think that you will enjoy your time there.
Yes, thank you, indeed. And maybe one last thing I would like to raise. I saw a question popped up in the chat about orientation year, and I'm looking mostly at Rahim and Tatiana, if you made use of that possibility.
Rahim, would you start?
My humblest apologizes. My speakers don't really work well. So what was the question again?
It's about orientation year. Did you apply for that?
Oh yeah, definitely. But by the way, I graduated and started searching for any employment when Corona started. So orientation year was the only possibility for me to find anything because the employment market was extremely dry. Was a lot of uncertainty, etc. Meaning that I made a good use of this 1 year gap trying to find employment here.
And we started to search for a job in Russia, and that was connected because with the fact that we understood that here our salaries or our, let's say, costs will be lower, salaries will be higher, and it will be much more interesting to continue in Russia.
Yeah, also good vision. I would say that you returned to Russia and really made use of your education, high-level education here, and raised in your career path or change your path into the family, which is also great. So thank you guys, and thank you for joining today and tonight. And well, I think we had a nice discussion, and I would like to invite everyone to join breakout rooms. I hope you will stay there as well to discuss more in detail the application procedure, the entry requirements, and scholarships, of course. So basically now I'm about to open those session hosts, and all the participants, you can switch on your camera and sound while talking to the universities, and those hosts will be working till 8:30 Moscow time.